Warning, the stories you're about to hear are detailed accounts of shenanigans, pranks, and some mistakes that are meant to replicate the sort of discussions that veterans have when they reunite over a cold beverage and do not depict the professional daily actions of the military at large. We hope to make you laugh, but not to disrespect our proud men and women in uniform. Listener discretion is advised. Welcome to Cammo Comedy, where we take a humorous look at the lighter side of military service. We got a big show for you today, but before we jump into it, if you like what we're doing here, give us a subscribe, give us a follow, whatever they call it on your podcasting platform. And while you're at it, give us a 5-star rating, write us a review, as that makes us more relevant in the algorithm and boosts the overall visibility of the show. But word-of-mouth advertising is just so powerful, so if you tell some friends, I will love you forever. Okay, let's jump into the show. I am your host, Aaron Wolf. Just as a friendly reminder to the audience, we put out a new show every single Monday, so make sure you give the notification bell a nice tap so you don't miss a show. Give it a nice tap. Also, we are doing laughter therapy here on the show. We got a lot of military members who struggle with everyday life after service, and we're just here to share a laugh and remember the good times. Joining me today is the man who taught me when you bring singles to the strip club, we're not talking about craft singles. I mean, I thought we would want to play like the cat cheese challenge or something like that. And who's to say that strippers don't like cheese? Are you really going to try to convince me of that shit? Get the fuck out of here.
She comes up, she slides up in front of you, take that piece of cheese, slap it down on her pussy.
Okay, for the record, we are not condoning that, even though it's hilarious. We're going to get so many calls from angry strip club managers like, great, they're bringing in fucking cheese now. The fuck is wrong with you?
Empty your pockets. Empty your pockets.
That's going to be part of the search when you go through the metal detector and stuff like that. Like, what are these? Are these craft singles? Get the fuck out!
We've seen the show.
We know what you're planning.
Oh, God.
Aaron didn't ever actually officially introduce anyone with that rant. Just talking about stripper cheese.
He just said the man. He didn't even say your name, did he?
No, he didn't.
Call sign Footloose. Footloose, thanks for being on the show today, man.
Glad I could bring my singlets.
Oh, man. He's in a wrestling singlet and Ugg boots.
I misunderstood what he meant.
We said bring the Riz, and Footloose delivered.
I'm glad to see that you're finally recovered from your LARPing incident.
Yeah, it's taken a lot of some PT and lightning bolts, and I'm back at it now. Took a mana potion. I'm all good now.
What the fuck?
Aaron's clearly not a LARPer. Nerd! He doesn't get it.
Oh.
He's too busy getting laid or whatever.
We're bringing cheese to a strip club.
Fucking Mayor Cheese is back.
That's my nickname. Oh, God. Also joining us today is the man who taught me that jiu-jitsu is not taught exclusively by Jews, call sign Cheeks. I mean, you could see how I got the wrong impression with that. I mean, I know there's a lot of special forces.
Boy, what's with the foot?
It's It's especially funny because I do train jiu-jitsu. JEW dash jitsu.
JOO. Is that why you got some schmutz on your face there?
Yes.
That's not schmutz.
It's craft singles, but it's it's melted Swiss cheese.
Some schmear.
Get a nice schmear.
Man.
What could be better for your situation? Oh, God. All right, you guys ready for my first story?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So let me set the scene here. We got ourselves an Air Force story. It's also important to understand for this story what civil engineering does in the Air Force, right?
Nothing. Sorry.
One might say that, but what civil engineering does for the Air Force, it's quite different from civil engineers on the civilian side, because a lot of those guys are responsible for design and really building out like sophisticated structures and things like that.
Well, it's because they're actually engineers.
Well, civil engineering is more of a catch-all term for the Air Force, so it has a lot to do with like just regular maintenance. They do engineering and building up bases and stuff like that, from a bare base and all that kind of stuff like that. However, Also a component of what they do on base is they're responsible for maintaining the grounds on base, right? And other certain things, right? And that'll make a little bit more sense here in a second. So there was a young airman who was kind of sitting around, and you know what it's like when you're a young airman and you don't got a lot to do. Somebody's going to give you something to do. So they say, hey, airman, I need you to go get some batteries from civil engineering because our clock over here in the orderly room hasn't been running for a while, and that's one of the things that they provide, right? So this airman goes, gets a stepladder, goes up, takes the clock down, goes over to the civil engineers and say, hey, I need batteries for replacements on this clock, right? So they're like, okay, we've got the batteries right here for you, but why did you bring over the clock? She's like, and she's a younger lady and stuff like that. She's like, I don't know. They said that they needed batteries for the clock, so I just figured you guys might need proof. They're like, hey, they're batteries. They're kind of talking like maybe 2 AA's here or something like that. So it's not like they're going to hold on to them like they're balls or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
That reminds me of a Mitch Hedberg joke when he buys a donut. He's like, I bought a donut and they offered me a receipt. I don't need a receipt for the donut. You give me the donut, I give you the money, end of transaction.
I don't know if I'm going to need to prove to anybody that I bought this. I think I've heard that.
No, see the clock here. We need the batteries.
This is what it's official business.
They go in here.
Prison toilet paper rolls. You have to give us the roll.
No, the cardboard roll in the middle.
Yeah, somebody told me about that. It wasn't a personal experience.
Yeah.
Right. So
you were using them for nefarious purposes. So.
Yeah. Just another example how a lot of times airmen don't always think things through to the fullest.
I feel like she thought that through more than she needed to, all the way through.
What if they were complicated batteries?
Could be.
What if it was a complicated person on the other side of the CE desk?
Yeah. What if it didn't match? What if it needed like a coin battery versus whatever? Maybe?
Why'd you say it that way?
Because that's how I say it.
Battery?
Do you feel harassed?
I think he does feel harassed.
You didn't pronounce one of the E's in battery.
I don't know why you always come down on me for the way I talk. He
puts the emphasis on the wrong syllable.
I fucking hate you guys.
Yeah, man.
Oh, man.
All right, so I will take the next story here.
All right, what you got, man?
This one's actually cool because it's from the Gulf War era.
Oh, hell yeah.
Very underrepresented time frame here of stories on the show.
Shorter conflict, so maybe not as many stories.
Yeah, so anytime we can get one of those, we got to squeeze them in here, if you will. So this guy in particular was obviously a part of the Gulf conflict, if you will. He had a very high security clearance, so he was trusted with handling a lot of sensitive documents, things that just the typical dipshit in the military couldn't handle. So very high honor he was holding here.
This person knew what batteries the clock took.
He didn't need to take the whole clock with him.
They're like, holy shit, give this guy a clearance.
I can just walk over there and ask for 2 batteries. They're going to believe me.
He could drive a sedan, if you will.
Yeah,
nice callback. What up, Murph?
So he's, got this high prestigious position of safeguarding these materials. And so one in particular, this is what he did while he was overseas all the time, is he would just transport these items back and forth.
I can hear that.
Yeah. All right.
Stop doing that.
So he has this new assignment, and it's so secretive that it's literally straight out of a movie. They put it in a briefcase, they handcuff the briefcase, and then the other handcuff goes to him.
Shut the fuck up.
You can't leave this out of your sight. You can't even set it in the passenger seat of the car, attached to you at all times until you deliver this. Like, this is a real thing they actually did.
That's a good way to get your hand chopped off.
Oh my God, it's Jason Bourne.
Yeah, no shit, right?
Like, that's not fucking made up. He handcuffed the shit.
That's how they used to transport. That was the most secure way of making sure nobody stole the items. This
was 1991, so pre-internet days.
Yeah, that's fair.
So that's what they did. Legitimately handcuffed it to him and a briefcase. So he's carrying this with him, really focused on this.
He's gonna get kidnapped.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not blow right past that, because how nerve-wracking would that be? You know what I mean? Like,
you think you have fucking the nuke codes in your briefcase.
Like the guy that has a briefcase, like, okay, they might be an important person, but the guy that's got a briefcase that's handcuffed to him,
like, that's the first guy I'm kidnapping.
Yeah, right. Like, unless they had like 10 decoys, which they should, because that would be the shit.
I don't know if they thought that through back then.
Maybe he was a decoy. They're like, we're going to make you feel really important. Here, take this. And he just got shredded newspapers inside.
That'd be the amazing part of this whole story. Just fucking paper shreds in it.
Sorry. He's telling us the story. He's like, yeah, I carried these nuke codes. Really, he was the fucking decoy. He didn't have the security
You were the
clearance.
fall guy. So anyway, he's really focused on this. Obviously, like you said, kind of nerve-wracking. You have no idea what's in there. You're not even supposed to ask. Your job is to take it from A to point B.
Right.
So kind of moving quickly, a little nervous. And he just rounds this corner real quick. Just hard turn and then just fucking smashes right into this guy. And he's like, oh, fuck. And he looks at the guy's name tag, says Schwarzkopf.
Oh, fuck me.
So,
What?
for those of you who are not aware who that is, that was the CENTCOM commander during this conflict.
He was the general in charge of all of Desert Storm.
Yeah. So,
Norman Schwarzkopf.
So, wow. Literally the worst fucking possible person you could run into in this deployed situation.
Like, you knock into any commander, they're going to be pissed.
Yeah.
And they're going to throw their weight around and probably get yelled at and all this other kind of stuff. That's high stress situation, all of that. So that's not fun.
Thinking of walking around SpaceX and just fucking smashing into Elon Musk. Can't think of a worse person to crash into. So he's already nervous about carrying this briefcase, and he just smashed into this guy. And he had some rank with him, like his escort. He was with his lieutenant colonel and the first sergeant. So pretty high up guys, prospectively, not compared to the CENTCOM commander.
Explain this to me. All right, if whatever's in this briefcase is so important, you're handcuffing it to someone. Why is that guy on point?
You know, that's a great
Probably
question.
because...
Why the fuck isn't that guy
he's the
surrounded?
decoy.
Confirmed. Decoy?
Well, the lieutenant colonel doesn't want to lose his hand.
Right.
So he's like, you know what? If this attack happens, I'll be able to beat off whoever comes and,
He'll beat him off with both hands.
Glad you caught that.
You made me do it. When you said that, I just looked at you like, I think he's doing this intentionally.
Yeah. And the colonel's got a lead from the rear, you know? Nobody's ever like...
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. So he bumps into him fully expecting, get the fuck out of the way! But he didn't. Actually, it turns out he was super cool about it.
Really?
Shook his hand and was like, hey, he's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, sir. Like freaking out. And she's like, hey, no problem. Hey, keep up the good work. And shakes his hand. And
With the cuff on it?
Yeah. The cuffed hand shaking the briefcase around. Yeah,
Well,
that's secure.
I'm just going to point this out. Maybe Schwarzkopf was smart enough to know, like, maybe the kid that's carrying all the secrets is not who you want to piss off and disillusion right away.
Yeah.
It's just like, we'll give him a shake of the hand and say, hey, thanks for stepping on my foot. Keep up the good work. And I'm just going to look at the lieutenant colonel's name tape and remember that guy.
Yeah. Briefcase guy was like, you know who wasn't mean to me? That Iraqi I just talked to outside.
Yeah. Shit, man.
Yeah, fully expecting to get, his ass ripped apart, and he was actually super cool about it. But
That's a hilarious story, man.
how often can you say you ran into literally the most important deployed person possible? He beats me off with both hands.
Did General Schwarzkopf teach jujitsu?
He might have.
So our next story is another Air Force story. All
right.
And this is a security fella. On this particular day, he was driving into work. All right. As you can guess, a deer runs across, smashes his car, completely totals it.
Oh, shit.
fuck.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Like Bambi deer?
Deers.
Yes, Bambi deer, not like deers where you get your ID card
Okay.
and tell them about the dependopotamus that you just married.
It's for the benefits, okay?
Her name is Rachel, and you show some fucking respect.
She's a lovely woman with a great personality.
Her fupa tastes great.
Oh,
Don't gag, motherfucker.
it's gross.
The larger the fupa, the more delicious the chupa.
Oh no!
You don't really
The
like
more
cheese
delicious
at all,
the
do you?
chalupa. That's what, it's not a chupa.
fucking
that's a
quit.
chupacabra.
I quit the show.
You don't like cheese at all, do you, Cheeks?
Chupacabra?
That's got to go on a shirt.
Oh my god! I picture a fupacabra is the little chihuahua that fat dependopotamuses keep. Like that's their pet, the real aggressive ones. That's the fupacabra.
Oh. So it gets all the chips out of the rolls.
Yeah. Oh
Shit.
god, we have taken a left
We have
turn.
completely derailed Cheeks. Cheeks, do you want to start from the top?
No.
Yeah, man. man.
Oh, man. So he calls his flight chief. He's like, hey, sorry, this is what's going on. Like, I got to get the wrecker out here. Got to get this thing towed. Got to call insurance. And his flight chief, being a reasonable guy, is like, hey, man, take care of what you got to take care of. We got enough people to handle it. You know what I mean? Just get here when you can. Right?
Right.
Dude gets everything squared away. Gets a rental car, calls Enterprise. Enterprise drops the car off. He's like, all right, cool. I can finally get to work. And these are like 12-hour days.
Right.
Right. So you can imagine that this dude had to get up pretty fucking early.
Right.
Okay.
Gross.
Yeah. Starts driving over to the base from where he had totaled his first car. Hits another deer.
No fucking way. My God.
Totals the fucking rental car.
Oh, shit. His fucking insurance company hates him
This
now.
is like a fucking cartoon.
I know.
No fucking shit.
Calls his flight chief. Fuck it, I'm not coming in, man. This is bullshit. I hit another goddamn deer. I'm not fucking coming to work today. I'm taking the day off. His flight chief's like, hey, man, it's cool. Like, take a breather, dude. It's okay. Like,
Yeah,
you're having a
man.
bad day. Get off the fucking roads, dude.
Yeah, you're a bad omen today. You just need to take your happy ass home.
Airman Elmer Fudd fucking stopped trying to come to work.
Yeah. Could you imagine how upsetting that would be?
I could see taking the first one in stride.
Sure.
And that's a pain in the ass. You said it was a disabled vehicle. So, like, you're sitting on the side of the road for probably an hour or maybe a little bit longer, getting all the insurance, like all the insurance stuff taken care of, all that. You're at the rental car place. You're finally getting ahead. You're like, okay, cool. I got a little bit more, of the day to go.
Sure.
And then KO another fucking deer and fucking total the rental car.
Tell me he made it back to the exact spot where his first car was.
Oh my God.
And then just fucking smashes his brother.
The dead body of the deer is still right there. He was just mourning the death of his sibling.
I suspect a deer conspiracy.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
They're like, you just killed my brother, so I'm going to fuck up your rental car.
My name is Juan Pablo
he's-
Montoya.
Yes.
You killed my brother.
Prepared to die. Oh, what a shit
Wow.
day.
No injuries or anything the whole time?
Yeah, no injuries. Dude was totally fine.
I mean, that's
the
that's
deer
something
wasn't.
to be.
No, the deer was fucked. Two deers.
Two deerses.
Two deerses.
That had nothing to do with the car, though.
He got out. He's like, yeah, this is what we're doing.
I'm going to show you.
All right, you guys ready for my next story?
Sure.
All right, so check this out. So this takes place in a deployed location, right? And we are in a desert deployed location on a very large military base. Now, the way these bases are kind of laid out, I mean, it's a little bit like a city. You got your work areas, you might have a flight line, you've got chow hall, maybe a BX or PX, something like that. They'll have dining facilities, and a lot of these big sprawling bases are so large, they actually have to have bus services. So there's going to be bus stops.
Yeah.
Not everybody's aware of that,
Does
right?
this bus hit a sand deer?
Hit a camel?
Jinx, you owe me a soda.
I'm happy to report no animals are hurt in this story.
Oh, good.
Good. Go on.
I'm back in.
So this group of Air Force guys, they had just got done with dinner chow and they're getting ready to go back to their hooch for the night, right? So they're all waiting at the bus stop, right? One of the guys that's waiting there just has this desperation come over him. All of a sudden, he's got a shit. Now,
Oh, God.
with this situation, like, just so everybody in the audience is aware that these bus stops are not necessarily always positioned in the most convenient spots.
No, you gotta walk to them.
Right.
bitches.
Like, it's not like you come out of a chow hall and just get right on to the bus stop. Usually you have to take several blocks and there's the next bus stop.
Yeah.
Right.
Where's the bus stop? Oh, it's a quarter mile that way.
Right.
Why?
Halfway to your destination.
Yeah. Halfway to-
Exactly.
yeah. And then it's gonna come back this way.
Right. So, like, it's not like he could just pop back in the chow hall and use the restroom. So, like, he's about just as far away from the chow hall as he is his hooch.
Wait, is this dome piece?
I could see how you would think that, but no, it is not.
Damn.
I don't believe you.
We had somebody else tell this story.
From now on, every pants shitting story
It's
is
obviously dome piece.
until he's back on the show.
I'm sure he'll be thrilled to hear that. So, just the panic is really setting in, and it's decision time. What the fuck do you do in this situation? Because there's not a lot of great options. And by the way, shitting by the bus stop is on the table. It's just, can you do it in front of a ton of people that are also sitting there waiting on the bus?
It depends on what stage you're in of the 5 stages. Agreed.
Yeah, right?
It's frowned upon, but they'll appreciate your strength in the situation.
I mean, look, man, you gotta go. Like, it's the desert, so you could probably dig a little hole.
Like
the thing
a
is,
cat.
1,000%, if you decide to go that route, you're going to get fucked with.
The world is your litter box.
Yes. I mean, think about this. Cheeks, Footloose. If you were so bold as to try that solution to your problem, people are definitely going to go ahead. Like, if you're sitting there squatting, they're definitely going to push you down into it. They're going to
100%, yeah.
100%.
But at the end, your respect level will go up so high.
The confidence.
He not only shit on the ground, but he sat in it.
Yeah. So I'm happy to report he does not decide to go that route. He's like, look, I can't wait for this bus. It's just, like, I got to keep moving. Otherwise, like, we're going to have an accident here. So he's just like, okay, I'm booking it back to the hooch and I'm going to use the bathrooms there.
Is this hot, Carl?
Yes.
When I say booking it, he is going as fast as he can in this given situation. So he looks a lot like maybe a race walker,
like
just
the mall walkers in the morning.
just to paint the picture here. He's got like his butt cheeks clenched, and he's just doing a fast walk as quickly as he can back, right? So he's like, whatever, I got to roll the dice. I got to start making forward progress, because like when you're sitting still like that,
spinning your wheels.
Also your guys are going to be fucking with you,
poking
right?
you in the
They're
belly.
gonna poke you in the belly. They're going to do everything. Oh, hey man, you going to shit yourself? All that kind of stuff. So he's just like, whatever. Like, I'm taking my chances.
Are you gonna shit yourself? Maybe.
So he's just beelining it back. Well, the rest of the story takes place at the bus stop. They're just kind of sitting there snickering at the guy. They're like, that sucks. He's got to go. Are you okay?
It made me think of my wife.
I'm not following how this is connecting.
You to say that.
Whenever we go get like a Chinese buffet, my wife will have to shit her pants as soon as we leave. So we have to plan. Like, I'm like, we just need to stop eating there. But she's like, but it's delicious. So anyways, every time we leave after the Chinese place, my wife will be driving home. And if you've ever watched Bob Burgers with Tina, that's Mrs. Cheeks in the passenger seat. She'll just look at me and go,
That can be your own speculation here. Maybe this guy was making that sound the whole like race walk back.
I need to make a shit.
So
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. So everybody at the bus stop, they see him take off. They're kind of snickering and everything. They're like, hey man, you got to go. Like, you got to do what you can. So they wait around a few more minutes. Here comes the bus. Everybody loads onto the bus and they're driving back to their hooch, and they happen to match his arrival time at the same time. They're driving up to their hooch and they're seeing him race walking, and of course this just brings the house down because he's still kind of like doing the race walk and everything, and everybody's hanging out of the bus like, look, he's still got his shit. Of course. Like, this is funny, and he can't even help himself. So you see him kind of just take that last step. He turns his head up to the sky, and he just completely relaxes and shits his pants right there in front of everybody. And that makes everybody that brings the house down even worse. They're like, oh yes, he shit himself! Right in front of everybody!
Oh, it's a win for everyone but him.
Oh yeah,
Just like at the end of Breakfast Club, he's just got his fist up in the air, just
like, oh fuck, like what are you gonna do?
God.
So yeah, like he had to go clean himself up. Everybody fucking loved that. I mean, including him. He was a really good sport about it.
I hope he didn't blouse his pants; they were just tucked into his boots.
Oh man. But that was just...
That's even worse because if he didn't race walk back, he probably could have held it on the bus.
Maybe. I mean, he was getting pissed with, though. So, like, that's kind of dicey territory. And I've been there, like, we've all been there, where...
Like when you're driving to your sister's house and...
To help her move.
You got a shit in a gym bag.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically speaking, right? But, yeah, like, when you're... When you're in that predicament, sometimes it's decision time, and it's like, how beautiful is that they just arrived the same time, saved no time, anything
gold.
like that, and just wound up shitting in front of everybody anyway.
That's gold.
At least he got some PT in, though.
That's true.
So not a total loss of the day.
He was definitely sweating.
Air Force guys, race walking, on brand,
Pretty sure. Yeah, I'm about to say, I think that's in their PT test.
All right, you have to eat this whole Chipotle meal and then race walk.
The distance from the bathroom to the chow hall in Bagram is this far.
There's only 2 Porta Johns open. There's 4 of you.
Yeah.
Begin problem solving.
Good luck. Hey, thanks for checking out the Cammo Comedy Show Podcast. We got a fundraiser going on right now, so if you like what we're doing here and want to keep us rolling, consider making a contribution. We'll put a link in the description. Also, we had some fun animations made up for this fundraiser, so we'll put links for those in the description as well if you want to just check those out. Also, don't forget to tell a friend about us if you love what we're doing here. Word-of-mouth advertising is very powerful, and we really appreciate you for helping us out. If you've got any funny military stories of your own or know somebody who does, drop us a voicemail at area code 531-222-6146. Also, we've got an email open. That's stories@cammocomedy.com. That's stories, STORIES, at CAMMOCOMEDY.com. We'll have a lot more fun announcements coming soon, so stay tuned. All right, I'm going to go microwave a croissant. Later.
got a buddy that I hunt with. We drove like 3 hours to go meet up with this new group that we hadn't hunted with, and we're like, hey, excited to meet you. It was like our friend group, their friend group, and then there was one person that knew each other in each group, right?
Aww.
So like they facilitated the meeting so that we have more hunting buddies to go out with. We get done hunting for the day. One of my buddies has got a shit. Well, you're in the middle of a cornfield, so what are you going to do? You're going to grab some fucking baby wipes and toilet paper,
fertilize
take
the corn.
a shit. Yeah. Well, my friend has zero shame or embarrassment in his soul.
Nice.
So we're standing in like an oval talking. He's like, I got to shit, guys. Drops trowel right in front of everybody and just leans against the trailer.
See, I think that's the move.
Wow.
Starts
what a power
shitting.
move.
Everybody thought he was joking. We're like, okay, that's crazy. Oh, you're shitting
that's
right
a
now.
shit.
He's such a shit. Like, just makes a pile right there in front of everyone.
Wow.
Everything's done.
What a savage.
And we all just go to the other side of the trailer, and then it's time to leave. This fucking asshole shakes everyone's hand.
Oh, God.
We get done. I don't shake his hand.
Give him a nice stink palm. You remember that from Mallrats?
Oh, God.
So when we all get done, everybody's happy. Like, hey, it was nice meeting you guys doing the handshakes. I'm like, hey, just so y'all know, he shit and did not wash his hands.
Ew, that's gross.
Oh. He's like, what? I didn't touch anything.
That's how you get pink eye.
Gross.
Wow.